and whereas this is 3+ years, this is going to set a pretty bad precedence, whereas for associate superintendents and all, we renew every year. And somebody who is new to the district, giving him 3+ years contract or 4 years contract, that doesn't sound good, number one. Then on salary report, you are giving 231,000. Whereas the Donny Evans, the Patterson superintendent, he got 215K only. He manages 52 schools with 29,000 kids. Why is it so high? State approved the contract of 215. Why the state is pushing on $20,000 more for us? That's the second one I have. Then you go to the merit bonus. You have not given any benchmark so far on this contract. Now then you say that the board may, in consultation with the superintendent, develop the merit bonus criteria. Yeah, that sounds like very one-sided for me. You should be telling them this is the criteria and you should achieve that. And you're not doing that. Then you already have this 14.99%. You're committing to that. Normally, it all depends on the economy. And if what happens, depending on your budget, depending on the taxpayers, tax increases, you should put a variable rate over that. Maximum of 14.99 is fine, but there should be some minimum amount should be defined. Then you are breaking it up with something called, you have, 3.33% and 2.5% like that. You are quantifying it further. I think there are five quantities you are trying to define. I don't know what it is yet, unless we see that. Then you have the vacation days and sick days and all coming down to 41 days in total out of a year. That's two working months. And now, when someone starts a job, they get maybe 1 day. I don't think the guys working, the union guys, 20 to 62 guys and all, they don't get this kind of a day. When somebody who is paid so high, then you also have, then if you go further on the transportation, you have something called, she can use the vehicles reasonable personal use. What is reasonable personal use? She should not be using anything for personal use. It's simple. Right? That's what the self-appointed BOE Mayor Stephen Flock fights for. Your boss fights for it there in City Hall. And whereas here it is okay. And then you have the final draft of annual evaluation will be accepted by the board in closed session. Why is open and transparency here again? Why is this, why is that the annual evaluation of the BOE superintendent should be done in a closed session? There's no open and transparency over that. Then you have, I keep on go on, and then you have one more, it is very once the superintendent may terminate a contract 90 days. We can't fire her. With cause, without cause. The word with or without cause is not at all that. With cause, we should have 90 days also, or immediately, right? And this is very one-sided, and we cannot even terminate her contract, reduce in compensation during the term of this contract. This way, if something goes wrong from her side, this is going to cost the taxpayers $1 million+. That's right. That's right. Right? This is ridiculous. And you guys will vote and walk away, and we, the taxpayers, are going to have the burden tomorrow. That's right. This is very one-sided. And then you keep going, and all this, I see this, all these superintendent, chief administrator responsibilities and all. There's nothing called open and transparency. The word is not at all here. She should be running an administration which is open and transparent, which is not here, mentioned here. I think you should table this and look into some other options. Thank you very much.